Hi. Fall Out Boy has been my favorite band for the past like 4 or 5 years. They've been my top artist on Spotify for like the past 4 years. And as ranking videos are on the rise, I decided that I really don't have the right to rank anything, except maybe I have the right to rank every Fall Out Boy song. At first, I was only going to rank Fall Out Boy singles, and then I decided, nope, if I'm gonna do it, I might as well just go all out. So over the past 2 days, I sat down and over the course of about 6.5 hours, I listened to and ranked every single Fall Out Boy song. There are a lot of hot takes in this video, so if you disagree or agree, please comment below and start some healthy debates, because a lot of these very hot takes that I made. Rules of this ranking is no remixes, so there's no Make America Psycho Again. If there's like an album, like I'm not doing the Sugar We're Going Down Patrick Stump remix. That's not happening. I'm also not including Evening Out With Your Girlfriend because that like just came out on Spotify and it's also like not the original lineup, so I figured I'm not gonna include it. Also, I'm only including songs that did not go on to appear on later albums, so Nobody Puts Baby in the Corner from My Heart Will Always Be the B-Side to Your Tongue is not included, but Nobody Puts Baby in a Corner from Under the Cork Tree is included. I hope this makes sense. This is gonna be a long video. I'm gonna start from the bottom, go to the top. This document of notes that I have in front of me is 11 pages long, so better buckle up, get some snacks, get some party supplies. Let's get right into it. So at number 111, what I think is the worst Fall Out Boy song is Been Dreaming. Fall Out Boy's barely in this song, and it's clearly written for Lil Peep and not Fall Out Boy, so I figured put it at the bottom. They're not really in that song. I don't really think that it should be counted. Okay, now we're kind of getting in. That was like the joke round. Now we're getting more into it. I just don't really like the lack of instruments in this song, and it just feels so far from Fall Out Boy's style. I don't really like when they're not the star of their own song. Like, I appreciate their stunt into hip-hop, but I just don't think it's done very well. Courtney Love completely ruins this song for me. I've seen this as a lot of hot takes, but I think overall a lot of Fall Out Boy fans don't really like this song. The chorus is good, but it lacks the spark that Save Rock and Roll has. Courtney Love literally just ruins the song. Her voice I can't. It doesn't add anything to the song, and if she wasn't in it, the song probably would be a lot better. This song is okay. I just feel like it's more of a rap song than like a rock or pop song. There's little variation in every instrument, and it's kind of just predictable. Like, nothing really happens when I listen to this song. I'm sorry, it's kind of just cringe. I remember when this song came out and I was so excited because Fall Out Boy finally came out with a new song, but then it was like this song. It's like fine. Like, I don't really have anything else to say about it. I don't really know what the message of the song is. I don't really know what the feeling of the song is. I wish the lead single from Believers Never Die Part 2 was Bob Dylan, because I think it's far better than Dear Future Self. It's a hype song. It gets the pop kids hyping, so I guess that's something. Also, when Patrick sang this live on Jimmy Kimmel, he did this voice crack, and every time that I watch it, I literally can't stop laughing. And I feel bad for laughing because it's a high note, but it's just so funny. By the time I like this song, it's already over, and it sounds kind of identical to We Were Doomed from the Start. That's really all I have to say about this song. It's so short that there's just really not much substance to it. This is where the hot takes start coming in. All of those songs I feel like are universally not really liked by most of the fandom, but this is where I'm gonna be sipping tea, spilling tea. The way that I describe this song is that if you took every Infinity on High song and every Fully Ado song and just played them at the same time, and that's Alpha Dog. Considering that it came out after those albums, I don't really think it adds that much to the already existing discography from those two albums. And the beeping in the background of the chorus, I get that it's supposed to be like video game music, but it annoys the hell out of me every single time. This song to me is the definition of a filler song. It's almost exactly the same as the Phoenix, but it's just worse. The creepy nah 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 tries to carry the song, but it just doesn't. Go listen to the Phoenix, it's way better. It does everything about this song is so much better. I know that this song is supposed to be about police brutality, but the lyrics don't really reflect that to me. This song is literally just the Phoenix, but worse. Go listen to the Phoenix, it's way better. This song just drags. Out of all of their I Love Chicago songs, this one it's kind of just boring. It takes a lot for me to not scream Country Roads every time Patrick says take me home though. So that keeps me going. Believers can't die, believers don't die. What is it? Oh, believers never die. I'm so dumb. The main thing that gets to this song is that Patrick is mostly speak singing, and that just makes me sad because I know he's better than that. This song wants to be more, it can be more, it just isn't more. I know that this song was nominated to the Music Video Awards or whatever, and I can tell you, the video is really, really great. The song itself feels like the song that plays when I'm walking out of Disney World at night after the fireworks just ended. It's chill. That's about all I have to say though. Like, there's not really much to it. It's kind of just, I know this is the titular song. I know it is, but I just don't really like it. I could whoa for my entire life, really. I don't know what the genre of this song is. Like, it's kind of the Beach Boys, but other times it's like dubstep with the riff. It just feels tween. This song literally just feels like tweens would like it. I could definitely start a cult with this song, though. This song just feels like a filler song. I don't really have much else to say. They've done songs better than this with this theme, but I do like when Patrick screams. I am only including this song because it was on Believers Never Die, not because it was on Evening Out with Your Girlfriend. The song is cute and sweet, but once again, it's baby. It feels unfinished. It's kind of all over the place. There's more. It wants to be more, which obviously, as a lot of their older songs, they want to be more. Okay, before we start the Infinity on High slander, I want you to know that I have a tattoo, and it literally is the Infinity on High Moon. It is my favorite album, so please don't think that I am an Infinity on High hater, because I am not. This song, I think, would be better if Panic at the Disco did this song. And I know that it's Fall Out Boy's song, but it's just too cinematic Broadway for Patrick's voice. Brendan Urie really has more of a Broadway-ish voice. Patrick kind of doesn't, and this song just feels too Broadway for me. I wish it was a ballad. I feel like if it was a ballad, it would be a lot better, but it's too much in the in-between that I don't really think that it's that good. Every time I listen to it, I get to the end of the first chorus and then I'm on to the second verse and I'm pretty much just bored. This song is okay. I feel like Patrick is forcing himself to do things he can't do, and he's speak singing again. I can't tell if he wants to scream or sing. This song is like fine. That's it. This is probably one of the hottest takes from the whole song. At 95, we have. I know a lot of people like this song, and I really just don't like it. Something about when Patrick says, "The truth hurts worse," my ears just hurt. I don't know why, it just feels like he's straining. I don't like this song, and I'm gonna be done because this is probably the hottest take in the whole video, so I'm just gonna be done and move on. This is another hot take. I guess I misspoke when I said that was the hottest take in the whole song. This one's bad. This feels less like Fall Out Boy and more like it could be literally any 2000s pop punk song. You know, like cringy All Time Low, like mostly all of Don't Panic by All Time Low? This song reminds me of that album. It just drags on too long. And I know a lot of people like this song, so oof. Fall Out Boy has many, many, many songs that are like, we're the kids who did this, yay! And I think this is the worst one. All the songs with that vibe are more like celebratory than this one, and this one just is kind of sad. Once again, like Coffees for Closers, I feel like any pop punk band could do this song. It's not really uniquely Fall Out Boy. This is also flaming hot take. Flaming hot. Compared to the other singles from this album, I just do not like this one. I think it is too short and the tempo is too slow. This song is just low because the song itself is not that long and I don't really think that there's much uniqueness about this song. That's about it. The music video is fucking iconic though. This song song feels exactly the same as You Vandal by Saves the Day. I will put like a card up here below or above or whatever. Go listen to that song. That song came out before this song. It sounds almost exactly the same. And ever since I heard You Vandal, I can't hear this song differently. That's it. I like this song, but it's pretty low because I know a lot of other people don't like it. I think Big Sean doesn't completely ruin the song, but like doesn't really like add that much. I put aside my own differences because I know a lot of other people don't like this song. I love the sleigh bells though. Sleigh bells forever. This song is a cover. I don't really like the original song, so that's probably why I put it so low, but it's different from the original, and I do appreciate that take. Like, I wouldn't go out of my way to listen to it. I remember hearing this song when it first came out, and like this was before I knew who Fall Out Boy was, but I like heard it and I just cringed so hard. The build-up that the song creates is fine, but like I just wish it wasn't the most played song on Mania because there are better songs. It's not the best. Fall Out Boy's attempt at like an Ed Sheeran-esque song, and like it's cute, but like it lacks like instruments. It's like cute kind of, but they do like love songs better than this. I'm editing and I forgot to add that I think this is really funny. Whenever this song comes on in my car, my mom always goes, "Oh, is this a song where they danced and then they danced again? I like the song better where they don't care, not where they dance." And A Little Less 16 Candles are like the exact same song. I enjoy singing along to it, but like it's just another I Love Chicago song. It's better than City in a Garden though. I think City in a Garden is far worse. I applaud Fall Out Boy for writing a song for a Disney film. I think that it's not hard to, wow. I think that it's not easy to do that, but this song fits the bill for a movie song. I just wish that like Big Hero 6 could have had like a signature Fall Out Boy song, but like, not bad. This song is not bad.
How about Fall Out Boy?
This song wouldn't be higher if it wasn't for 15% of the song being the intro. And yes, I did the calculation. I know my percents. I know my percent formula. I enjoy the drums. This song is just not long enough because literally most of it is just the intro, which doesn't even include them. It's just, "Hey, darling."
Spent most of last night dragging this.
I'm editing again, and I realized again that I'm actually really stupid and that my heart is the worst kind of weapon does have a demo, and that they did try, but I just listened to it and it's still pretty sad, so I'm gonna keep it where it is.
This song just feels empty, and I wish it could be more, and I wish it could have been given the treatment that other songs got. I'm glad that of all the songs on this album, Nobody Puts Baby in a Corner did get like the full-on song treatment, but this song just kind of repeats the same melody over and over again 3 times. But there's enough variation that I can stand a whole listen, but it's just empty and kind of sad.
The distance between us.
I love the steel drums. That's all I have to say. I also treasure when they did this live and Patrick's voice cracked again. I feel so bad. Because these notes are so high, and I know he can do it, but after singing a song like this high, the strain gets to you. A lot of people think this song is cringe though, and like, it's a little cringe. This song sounds immature, but immature in the way that the Get Up Kids are immature, and I think it's cute. Like, not immature, but just like young. It sounds young and youthful. But this song definitely shows like the Get Up Kids influence on Fall Out Boy, but like, it just feels unfinished. It wants to be more. Yeah, you get it. This is a hot take. At 80, we have
Sometimes I wanna quit this all and come on accounting.
I used to love this song when I could not decide what college major I wanted to have because of the opening line is fucking iconic, but this song is just kind of slow. The tempo is kind of just too slow. That's about it. You can only our problems on the world for so long. I understand why other people like this song. I personally just am more of a fan of like driving tempos, but like, you do you.
Oops, I did it again.
As the first single for Mania, I think it does a decent job, and I keep being pleasantly surprised at how much I like the song. It's not the best, and you can tell how much pop strains this song, and it's sad because I wish if they had let like the rock roots go more to it, the song could have been a lot better, but the pop takes over this song and it makes me sad. This song feels like Green Day just went more aggressive, and that's this song. By the time it's over, I'm sad because it's short and then it's done. The outro is, you know how I love when like Fall Out Boy does like unique outros, like the song like just doesn't just end, it has another thing, but this one is not my favorite one. Kind of doesn't really add anything to the song.
So fuck you, you could go cry me an ocean.
I don't want this to be Fall Out Boy's worst ballad. I really don't want it to be, but I'm sorry that Elton John literally just ruins this song. He comes in like an elephant and just stomps all over this song. His voice does not match the song at all. If just Patrick sang the song by himself, this song would be way better, but literally Elton John just ruins this song for me. The song does the Work Kids vibe a lot better, but it's just Elton John. You ruined the song. Go back to singing The Lion King. You do that really well. Let the song be. Let it be. This song just seems like a filler song for From Under the Cork Tree. It's not really its own thing. It sounds like it could equally be every song. I do enjoy the bits of flair, like the interesting backing vocal harmonies, but it's kind of just plain. This was the first song I think I ever heard off of Take This to Your Grave, and I used to really like it, but compared to the rest of the album, it feels kind of bland. It's at like the same like tone for most of the songs. If this song carried the exact same vibe as the come on in, the water's warm, come on like a sugar cube, that for the whole song, I would fucking love this song, but it doesn't. That song is the high of this song, and then once it gets there, it just starts slowing down. That line carries so much emotion and everything else just doesn't comparatively. I want to live in the alternate universe where this song was in Shrek 2 or Shrek 3. I feel like that would be a fun life to live. Every time I listen to this song, I can only think about it being in Shrek and how it reflects the plot of Shrek 2 or Shrek 3 like decently well. It's alright, but if it was in Shrek, it would be 100 times better. It reminds me of pirates.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the point of the video where my reasoning for songs makes sense to me and may not make sense to you, but trust me, bear with me. At 72, this is gonna be bad. The importance of this song in the Fall Out Boy canon universe is why this song isn't lower, but from all the songs where the intro is the melody of the chorus but played on the guitar, this is not the best one. I don't think that there's really much to this song. I liked this song, and I felt like they just let loose. Joe screaming at the ending is fucking priceless. The lyrics are fine. The drums are like fine. It's still kind of filler. There's a very specific memory of me and my friend singing So Put the D in Dirt Now Baby in the car, and that will forever like ring in my ears. I don't know if this song is trying to sexually assault the listener or just get them to party more. It's too confusing for my small brain to comprehend. It's just not my favorite off of Say Rock and Roll.
If home is where the heart is, then we're all just fucked.
I should have put 27 as 27, but oops. I like this song and I put it down because it can get kind of boring after a while. I keep saying the same thing, but it just sounds like every other song. It's definitely a filler song though. Like, you can just tell. There's really not much to it. Especially compared to a lot of the other songs off of Folia Do. Those songs have a lot of stops and starts. This song just kind of goes and just doesn't really have a like interesting interlude of some sort.
Put your hands in the air.
Every time I listen to this song, I only think of In Bloom from Nirvana. By Nirvana. God. It's kind of slow and it seems kind of long. The lyrics are good, but the tempo is what gets to me.
Want this year's for you to dedicate.
If Fall Out Boy did a whole Christmas album and this song was like the basis of the Christmas album, I would pay so much money for that, because this is like pop punk Christmas. This is good. But like, once again, it just feels unfinished and the lyrics are fucking so good, but I just wish that it had the whole band backing it and it could go like a little bit more like less like listy and more like songy. That is so many E's that doesn't really make sense. The chorus just feels like they're listing off every Christmas reference possible, and like it's hilarious, but there could be more to it than just a list. This song would be higher if it wasn't for the diss track level hi-hat during the chorus. I don't know how to describe this other than if you listen to the hi-hat, you can hear that. I think it's a fine song, but out of all the extremely energetic singles, it's probably my least favorite because the melody is kind of just one note except for the A's and O's. The verse is really just one note.
The secrets of
The chorus of this song is infectious, and when it starts ramping up after the first chorus, it's great, and then it's brought back down again. That made me really sad. The extended Pete verse is very funny. I do like this song. This is like the part of the song of the ranking where I start like liking the songs again and not thinking that they're bad. So like a lot of these are gonna be like, I like them, but I don't like love them. I know that this is one of the most universally hated Folie à Deux songs, but I kind of understand why. I personally really like this song, but it can get boring after a while, because once again, like 27, it kind of just goes. The only significant part is the key change. Like, other than that, it's like, doesn't really do much. Like I said earlier, I really wish that this was the lead single, because I think it's just better than Dear Future Self, because not only are Fall Out Boy the only artist singing this song, the lyrics are good, the melody is good. It's just a better song, because it feels more like authentically Fall Out Boy than some just pop power song. Other than that, it's not really nothing special. It reminds me a lot of Just One Yesterday. W-A-M-S. I just say it as WAMS in my head. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to say it. The Patrick outro is by far my favorite part of the song. Like, in my head, this is what I imagine every time. Would never take your twisted. We don't sleep the whole way. It's a party song. I like bopping in the car to it. The build up to the chorus is very well done. It's just, there's not really much else besides it. It's a good song. I like this song. It's one of my favorite adventure type songs, like the let's go on a road trip and do something songs, but it's kind of just boring. Once again, out of the Saves Rock and Roll songs, it feels very lukewarm, is the best way that I would honestly describe it. Saves Rock and Roll, you have a lot of very high energy songs, and like the more like chillish songs. This song is just in the middle. I don't really know which one it's trying to be. The only reason why I can get past the same diss track hi-hat as Irresistible is because I get chills when the pre-chorus starts. Like, when it suddenly drops into, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean any of it, it's just, I get chills. And I love the flute. I love the flute. The flute is very good. Go flutes. I think this song does a good job catering to old and new Fall Out Boy fans. It has the lyrics that the emo kids love, but it's poppy enough that newer fans can dig into it. It's just kind of repetitive. It repeats the same shit after a while. This is probably one of my favorite Fall Out Boy songs, but I knocked it down really low because it's a relatively simple song. It follows the same like 4-chord pattern. There really isn't much to it. I love this song because I think it's happy and cute. I understand why other people don't like it. It's relatively just simple. This conversation's been dead on arrival. This is a very near and dear song to my heart. I got to perform this song. It was one of the first songs I ever performed with my band. It's just such a cute song. The only thing that I wish about this song is that Patrick's range was used more, because this song hovers within the same group of notes, and it can be so much more if it just like expanded a little bit. Like no one else. If you don't know what this title is, it's a reference to Station by God David Bowie. It's not the side effects of the cocaine. I'm thinking that it must be love. I'm utterly shocked at how much emotion is put into the guitar in Patrick's voice. I think this is a controversial pick, putting it this high up, considering that there really isn't much to it other than guitar and vocals, but I just get feelings from it. This is Fall Out Boy's most popular song, I think, by plays, not by Billboard charts. It's a great power song, but I knocked it down just because of the sample, which, like, it adds to the song, kind of. The sample kind of, like, makes me sad that they couldn't get all the credit for it. It's a good song, though. Like, I understand. I really liked it when I was, like, 12.
Hi, editing me again several days later. We made it to the halfway point. Yeah.
It's a good Take This to Your Grave song, but I took points off because I don't really think the lyrics are the best of the album, but it's a bop nonetheless, but nothing really stand out to me. I think I got too many memories getting in. This is a great opening track, and the riff keeps me going. I just wish it had a bridge instead of an instrumental, because I feel like it would grow the song more to lead up to the last chorus. It's whatever. The hidden music video for this, if you don't know what it is, I'll put it like around here. It's called A Weekend at Pete Rose's. The music video is fucking hilarious for this song, and that makes me love the song even more. The extremely low Patrick voice is what carries this song. I love when he just like drops into that range. Breaking to the chorus though, kind of brings the song down. The like, does your husband know the way? It's not bad, but it's just kind of like, it's just sad. It's sad. It's heartfelt and emotional, but it takes a while to get there. By the end of the song, it's there, but it takes a while. Bury myself. This is not my favorite ballad, but it's not my least favorite ballad either. It's a very sad song, very, very, very sad song. It makes me very sad. It's not my favorite ballad. I feel like others are better. The story of the title of this song is fucking iconic, and that, I feel like, carries the whole song. The problem that I have with this song is I like the melody and I like it. It's just repetitive. Like, it's definitely a good melody. It's just, it repeats too much. This song has probably one of the best lyrics in Fall Out Boy's entire discography. If a person, what is it? The it gets better, the darkness gets bigger, the person that you take a bullet for is behind the trigger. Like, that is by far one of the most deep lyrics, I think, ever. But I think the song itself a little long, but the lyrics carry the song this high up on the ranking.
Ringing in my ears gets by.
I like this song a lot because it embodies like the chill vibes that Bishop's Knife Trick is trying to have, but it makes me like feel like on a rainy night I'm just kind of sitting and just listening. The only thing about this that I wish was better is that the instrumental like break is so sad. It's literally just like this guitar playing like 4 notes and then it's over. I'm pleasantly surprised every time I listen to this how good it is. It could be going forever. It's high energy, high screaming. Yes, please, give me more. This song embodies Folie à Deux perfectly. The unique drum patterns and verses are well done. I'd just rather pick other songs. This part of the list is all getting to my personal opinion, so this is where we're gonna have some disagreements, but please comment below if I made some silly takes. The woo section of this song is so just catchy. This song to me tells a story, and as the introduction of Infinity on High, this was the first single from Infinity on High. I think it encapsulates the vibe very well. I used to not like this song, and then as more time went on and I re-listened to it, I realized what a jam it is. It doesn't really feel like it's from Under the Cork Tree though. To me, it feels like it's from Take This to Your Grave. It captivates my attention, but at the end it starts to drag a little bit, but it's still very good. I don't think anybody expected this to be on the ranking. I almost forgot about it until I remembered that it exists. I wish that more people heard this song because the dropout of the instruments at the beginning is just addicting. I like this song a lot. If it was on Folie à Deux, I think it would be one of my favorites. This is a real jam, and I love when it shouts the album title. Every time I listen to it, I feel like I went on a scavenger hunt and I found the album title. It's a killer ending track to Take This to Your Grave. It ties it all up very nicely with a nice bow. This was my #1 song from Spotify in 2020. I listened to it like almost, I think, 80 something times. Every time I come back to it, I realize why it's just so good. The section is some of the best work just of Fall Out Boy on this album, I think. Because that section has amazing vocals, amazing drums, a great guitar solo. It's such a good section. I just wish the whole song had the same goodness as that section. I can imagine listening to this song from turning on the Take This to Your Grave CD for the first time and just melting into it. It gives birth to the great lyric of I won't piss to put you out of the fire, whatever, however it goes. Of the I fucking hate you songs, I think it's one of the better ones. This is the best song, I think, from PAX AM days, not only because it's the full-length song, but it just has depth to it. Each instrument has its own shining part, and the in and out melding part after the second chorus is real good and real exploratory. I dig it. This song has been stuck in my head for the past few weeks, but for a good reason. I think this song does the mysterious low voice better than Head First Slide, especially because the chorus supports the verse instead of just breaking into a second song, so I just think this song does it way better. This song does what Dead on Arrival can't do. It's just more upbeat and better. It makes me want more. The breakdown is the best part of this song. Every time I get to the breakdown, I just get chills because I literally never see it coming, even though I know that it's coming, and then it just gets to the and it's just Baby, seasons change, this is probably one of my favorite Fall Out Boy songs ever, but if this song ended after We Do It in the Dark with Smiles on Our Faces, it would be higher, but the whole verse and chorus beginning part, it just carries it to a whole other dimension. If the ending wasn't like that, this song would be way higher up, but it's high enough because I just love this song. This song has one of my favorite Fall Out Boy harmonies of all time. Like, I can't imagine this song without the harmonies, and that's important because harmony's good. Also, the title is iconic. I'm definitely biased, but I think it is better than the Michael Jackson version. It just carries like a power. It carries more power than the Michael Jackson version does. It makes me feel like I can conquer literally anything. And the yeah, that is so fucking good. A lot of people credit this song to being the start of the criticism of Foley era, but to me this song perfectly embodies Foley and the absurdness of it. I think this song is really good. Every time that more words are added to it, it just keeps like adding it on instead of just like breaking it. I don't really know what I'm saying, but it makes sense in my head.
If heaven's grief brings hell.
Fox's is incredible and she complements this song so well. This is definitely my favorite duet or addition, like featuring of Fall Out Boy songs because she complements this song just so well. This song is simple, but it manages to grasp my attention. I love this song. Thank you, Foxes. You're amazing. This was a back and forth for me of how high it was gonna be on the list, but the I Found the Cure to Growing Older section is, oh my god, it's amazing. This song is great. It's definitely worth a listen. This song makes you smile. It's the best of early Fall Out Boy. I love you, early Fall Out Boy. This is a good one. I literally always get chills when it drops into the I only think of the crunching numbers section. And the ending harmonies, the ending just ends with power. And I love how the song is evolved when they do it live because I love how Patrick does his oh yeah at the ending. This song is great. This song makes me smile once again because of the Fall Out Boy canon universe. It just makes me happy because they finally did it, and it makes me happy because it feels like I finally did it even though I did nothing. It's a personal victory song. It makes me happy because I know that Fall Out Boy was happy writing this song. I'm pretty sure that the music video is partially the reason why this song ranked so high, but I just can't think of this song without the music video. This song, I always get super excited for the third verse when they have kids who scream, "We weren't the same!" That part is so good, and the bass, I melt into it.
And if you see this makes you happy, then
I think this is one of the most underrated from the Cork Tree songs, and drums drive this song. This is probably my favorite drum song. Go Andy, you slay.
and all the lovers with no time.
Pitting this up against What a Catch, Donnie as Fall Out Boy's best ballad is something that took so much sitting and thinking, but because What a Catch, Donnie sort of provides a resolution, I ranked that higher than this song. This song leaves me sad, but for a good reason, because it is absolutely beautiful and gorgeous, and it examines a topic that I don't really think Fall Out Boy has examined in many songs. If you haven't heard this song, the topic's like feeling like you tried your absolute best, but you keep failing. All the mothers raise their babies to stay away from me. Holy fuck, hold my tissue box. This song is so badass. The lack of rock instruments is kind of sad, but it's a hit for a reason. It's so good. The I'm on fire. I just want to just melt into the goodness of the flames of old Fall Out Boy memorabilia. Another power song. This actually, I have a fun story about this song. So before I got Spotify, this was freshman year of high school, I was listening to this song while doing work on a school computer, and I was listening to the music video because I didn't know what the music video was, and at the exact same time that my teacher is walking by, Joe just flashes, and my teacher just looked at me and then just kept walking, which I'm glad that I didn't get in trouble because of this song. This song is badass. Patrick goes off. Yes. I wish that I was conscious when this song came out for the first time post-hiatus, because it was the first one that came out post-hiatus, and to just hear the orchestra as the first thing coming out after having no idea what Fall Out Boy is doing is fucking hilarious to me. The badass nature of this song is goody great. I feel like I can do anything. It makes me sad that this is the second least popular song on Mania because it is so good. It's a love song, but unlike Favorite Record, it feels like a genuine Fall Out Boy love song instead of pretending to be someone who's just super in love, all happy. Because this song gives me so many emotions. Like, Favorite Record could literally be by any artist, but this song is only, like, done by Fall Out Boy. Fall Out Boy could only Fall Out Boy could do this song. And I also like that it's not an overly love song in your face. You kind of have to, like, listen to the lyrics to, like, dig for it, but that's what's so uniquely Fall Out Boy about it. This is a bonus track. I should have been saying what songs are bonus tracks, but it's too late. I am continuously surprised at how much I love this song. Like, every time I listen to it, I feel like I love it more and more and more. The song is so incredibly well done and it hits so hard. I wish it was included so badly. Patrick just feels like he's letting go and it's working. It is so working. This is a classic, it makes me smile. The Hallelujah melody coming in is so fucking genius of them, and I love the whole just off the key of reason because Hallelujah is written in C, and this song is in D, so like, if music theory stuff, yeah, it's so good. It's so good. The song is a bop. Me ranking this pretty high is probably controversial, but I remember listening to this song when I was a tween, and I loved the riff. This song, all its different parts carry, everything about it is well done. I don't really understand why Centuries gets all the hype when the song is there. It's just everything about it is so good. The funk influence on this song is something that I don't really see in any other Fall Out Boy song, and it is so incredibly well done. I also love, like, being able to listen to it and being like, I know what he's saying when Patrick literally sounds like he's saying, this is a god, da, the song is very good. I wish that this song was on From Under the Cork Tree more than Snitches and Talkers get Stitches and Walkers. I absolutely adore this song. I don't know why it didn't go on the album. It doesn't need to slap as hard as it did, but oh, it slaps. If you haven't heard this song yet, you need to listen to it because, oh, the riff is so good.
I am hanging on.
Getting to hear the evolution of the song from hearing it on Evening Out With Your Girlfriend onto Take This to Your Grave is so beautiful, just because it's evolved so much, and it's just, this song is a comfort song. I wanted to put it higher, but I brought it down because it's a pretty long song, but I think I can just listen to it forever. The variation in the backing vocals is so just, yeah. This song was #1, but I decided that putting Sugar We're Going Down as #1 is the equivalent of ranking George Washington as the best president. I wear this song on this necklace that I have not taken off for, I think, almost 4 years because this song is just so important to me. Like, this song is simple, but it has some of the best lyrics, and it's a sing-along song. I'm in love. Sugar We're Going Down. I love you. I just couldn't put it at #1 because that is so fucking cliche.
I've got headache.
I think this song has a super unique riff that isn't really done in any other song. And for once, the super unique riff is not a melody. The evolution of Now I Only Wasted Dreaming of You throughout the song is the abrupt stop after the second chorus to the I got headaches is so, like, unexpected. It brings tears to my eyes. There's so much emotion here that needs to be recognized. If you have not seen Patrick's video of the making of Church, go watch that right now and then come back to this video because my explanation for why I love this I feel like is not valid unless you have seen that video. First off, the creepy as fuck chorus in the background, like, that's amazing, that's iconic, whoa. And the bass, I could make a whole video talking about how much I love the bass of this song because it's just so, like, fun and down and dirty. It carries the song to a new dimension. The evolution of this song is stunning and I love how it turned out. We're into the top 10, y'all, we're into the top 10! Every time I used to talk about this song, one of my friends would say, I know you're not talking about the Offspring version. I'm like, yeah, I'm talking about the Fall Out Boy version because it's so fucking good. This song is a fan favorite for a reason. It takes a melody, but it brings it down the octave in the verse and then up the octave in the chorus, but ties it together with a pre-chorus that is so incredibly well done. The pre-chorus is definitely my favorite part of the song. I always get, like, chills whenever I listen to it. This song is great. The emotions of it are... oh! I literally feel like I just made a sex noise, but, you know, it's okay. It's Fall Out Boy. This song is not as listened to as it should be. I'm emotionally attached to this song for a reason that I will not say, but it's a rare Fall Out Boy song that isn't depressing and, like, it makes me really happy to just be alive. This song, like, is nostalgia for me. Like, it brings me back to a time. The lyrics remind me of a time where just life was simple and pretty. The nostalgia is just so good. It carries this song. It's short and sweet. It's a good one. This is probably one of the most controversial picks in the whole list. At #8, we have Chicago Gets My Soul! I firmly believe that this is Fall Out Boy's most underrated song. Compared to Lake Effect Kid and City in the Garden, it does the I Love Chicago song, but in a whole different vibe. It does a show don't tell with the lyrics. Instead of just saying I love Chicago, it, like, digs it in there, so you have to, like, understand it. This song is what Young and Menace wants to be with like the differentness, but it does it so much better. This song stays true to the rock. The guitar is just fucking good and it pulls in so many different techniques of music. If you have not listened to this song, please do. It is a fucking masterpiece. I love this song so much. I think it's simple, but it doesn't make the song boring. I still have no idea what most of the words are, but I still sing along to all the words because I know what they sound like. The 2 out of 3 ain't bad part makes me just so happy. Like, literally happiness is the only way that I feel. Thank you, Infinity on High, for having my back. This song makes me feel like I did my best.
You always fold just before.
This song deserves all the hype it gets. It absolutely does, because it is exactly everything that I love about Fall Out Boy, all tied up into one song. It has Easter eggs for fans to find, like the Joe Troman is weird whisper thing, but it is also like tolerable for people who haven't listened to Fall Out Boy forever before. Each section keeps me on edge for the next one. Like, it just keeps going and hitting you with each punch every single time. It's an incredible song. I fucking adore the dropout part of the second verse where it goes like, why don't you show me? Ooh, everything about this song is so good.
I got trouble for.
There's a reason that I chose lyrics from this song to put on my graduation cap, because it just makes me feel like a survivor. This song doesn't really need an introduction. It's just as important to me as it is to a lot of other fans. They wrote this song knowing it was going to be special and heartfelt, and it is special and heartfelt. Knowing about the history of this song and its meaning to Pete and Patrick is so just, I need more tissues before I start crying again.
My foot is in the door.
This is the final song at every live show for a reason. While researching this, I got this amazing Wikipedia quote. Quote, this is one of 2 singles by Fall Out Boy to feature bassist Pete Wentz screams heard in the background of the final chorus. I don't know why that's so funny, but like, it's true. And then also I got this great quote from Genius that I didn't know this, that is, quote, Patrick says me and Pete because while him and Pete were editing lyrics, Pete wrote Pat and I. They didn't keep it for 2 reasons. 1, Patrick doesn't like being called Pat. 2, Patrick would have had to sing Pat and I, which does not make sense for Patrick to sing. Those are just so funny. I love this song. It is so nostalgic for a reason. It's a fantastic anthem.
Crap, baby.
The R&B edge to this song sticks out and it makes me love it. The uniqueness of the backing vocals completely sells this song. Hell, Lil Wayne is on this song. Like, I didn't know that. That's really cool. The song is so unique. The bass is incredibly unique. It embodies everything that I love about Fall Out Boy. This song is also a deep cut that needs to be listened to. This has been my favorite Fall Out Boy song for years, and I always re-listen to it, and I remember why. I love this song because it's straight and to the point. That sounds really blunt, but hear me out. It doesn't drag on, but it has some incredibly beautiful lyrics and relatable ones, and the build-up to the end and then the drop-off by having the re-intro is everything about the song is amazing. The song feels so good. I love this song. And finally, number 1. We have finally gotten to number 1. I resisted not putting Don't You Know Who I Think I Am as number 1 because I understand that it's not everyone's favorite song, but number 1, I think a lot of people like this song, so here it is. At number 1, we have
Have you ever wanted to disappear?
This song hardly needs an introduction. It is honestly an entertaining song. Like, everything about this song is so entertaining. Like, the vocals are some of the best. It's fun to listen to. It's fun to sing along to. The outro is just so spooky and mysterious. I think this song is some of the best of Fall Out Boy because it's an entertaining song. Like, honestly, why do people listen to music? Some people listen to it because of the lyrics. Some people listen to it because of the music. But overall, people listen to songs because they hold their attention. And this song will hold my attention for years. I think the song is incredibly well done. Brendan Urie, thank you for providing great vocals, but this is some of the best of Patrick's vocals also because going into the falsetto with the ooze at the end of the last chorus is so good. My voice hurts. I can't believe I just ranked every Fall Out Boy song. This is a fun thing that I did. I averaged out the averages of every song, so basically I took the number of the song and then added them all up from the same album, so technically I would have the whatever album is the best based on the averages. So according to my lovely numbers, I'll put them all here. The best album album is Infinity on High with an average of 41.2, and the worst album is Believers Never Die 2 with an average of 93.7. This was really fun. I'm really glad that I did this. My voice hurts. This is gonna be a bitch to edit, but you know, it's okay. This was fun. I love Fall Out Boy. Please comment below what you agree and disagree with. I'd love to start some debates in the comments. Thank you. I'm gonna go listen to Fall Out Boy. Probably never again. Who am I kidding? I'm gonna listen to it later. Okay, goodbye.